Starting this stream right now. Welcome to, I guess, like the sixth stream of NORCO. I'm your Louisiana boy, Leo Quinn. And as a quick intro, as I've given before, I'm from Luling, which is across the river, the Mississippi River from NORCO. And a lot of this resonates with my upbringing. So, hoping to bring a little bit of context for anybody that is interested more in the region or some of the stuff that happens within the game that I can actually help identify. Warning today that I don't really have much that I can bring to this stream specifically for the segment that we're going to do, which features Catherine and Dallas in the Promenade Mall with all the Garretts and Ken or John. But I'll do what I can. So let me do one thing real quick. Okay, cool. So yeah, I had to adjust some things on my headphones, but yeah, I think we're ready to go. Um, so we're playing on slot one, which includes these guys. So last thing that happened, Dallas and Catherine and Pawpaw were riding down the canal in Pawpaw's raft, trying to get into Promenade Mall. So here we are outside of Promenade Mall in like the loading bay. So let's talk to our boy Gooch right here. Garrett, my boy. One second, actually. I need to make sure I can actually hear this. What in the world? So, let me goof with some settings. I can't hear any of the stuff going on in this. Please hang with me while I load up system preferences. But yeah, like we had said last time, was a kind of short thing going through um, Kay's story in Norco and closing that up with the Shield refinery. We had seen the party scene and transitioned back into Catherine a few moments ago, as we'd seen. So let's see. Okay, wrong one. Okay. If I'm not able to hear this game, I'm not going to be too happy. But who cares? Whew. Maybe other people can hear it. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. I can hear him again. So let me change some audio settings again. All right, cool, great. So Gooch, Garrett, Gooch is a Garrett. As we found out, all of the Garretts are followers of Ken or John, and they have a sick bowl cut and they wear polos. So Pawpaw and Gooch know each other. Um, so Gooch says, "You're the only one around here who still calls me by my name. The others can be cruel, can't they? To steal one's name. So cruel. I can't get that last reading. Didn't think I'll ever be a Garrett again, bruh. I'd be stuck wearing this shirt forever. Look me in the eyes, boy." Pawpaw squats before the man. Look your Pawpaw in his eyes. When Pawpaw takes over the mall, he will give you back your name, and the others he will deem Gooch to punish them for their abuse. Patience, my boy. You're a real one, Pawpaw. Just keep a low profile. John's coming by tonight. Pawpaw smiles wide. John's coming by tonight. Yeah, Paw. He even put a lock on the door to keep you out. That little fuck. Just record me saying the passphrase. Play it for the acoustic lock, and you can come in and out like normal. My splendid child. Okay, so we have a new feature to the game, recording voice memos. So we gotta click the icon right here. Gotta click the icon that I did not click before. There we are. Okay, so cool new technology. We got this acoustic lock that we gotta speak into with this. All right, we got it. So nothing to really interact with. A notice hanging on the door that reads, "Attention Garretts! Ditchman is a repulsive snake who has no place in this mall. Do you see what Da Vinci Code fanfiction does to a man? It has aggravated his already demented state. Anyone found consorting with him will be immediately excommunicated. Hope I'm clear. Love you all. John." Pitiful little boy. All right, so we can get into the mall now, and we're going to do that. All right, looks like the game kind of froze. uh, Not having a good time with this. All right, I'll try to load it up again. Um, so let's see. Man, all these streams, and I'm finally messing up again. Where are we at? So thankful that I kind of know what I'm doing now, so I'm not flustered. But yeah, the game froze, so now I'm trying to load up Steam again and load up Norco again, and hopefully we can catch up with Papa and the Garretts. Please accept my apology as we're going through these troubling times. Can we do it? Okay. Yeah, let's bring it over here. See if I can make this big. Okay, not that big. All right. Okay, this one? This one? Not that one. Okay, cool. All right, little bump, but here we are. Hopefully the autosave took us inside. No, looks like not. Garrett again. All right, let's skip through this. La, la, la. All right, so we gotta click that. All right, we're gonna go into the acoustic lock. One more time with the apologies. All right, now let's go in. Cool. So, yeah, we're inside. These hallways belong to the Garretts, derelict corridors forgotten by John. Whichever hallway you choose to follow, it will take you to the far end of the mall. That is where John has imprisoned the messenger. A giant Garrett guards the door to the cathedral. He is their newest recruit, naive in his allegiance to this profane fellowship. Let us find him and grind his allegiance into dust. So, let's take a look at the schematic right here. It's a spaceship. Each vertical compartment of the vessel is labeled. At the base of the operator's commons, John's quarters sit above this, followed by the petroleum dream, and then the chamber of birds. The shepherd's watch crowns the ship. Down the center of the thing is a dividing line labeled Jacob's Ladder. What are they getting up to in this place? It's a monument to the arrogance of John, but it won't be his to fly. Alright, so this food display, a display of food props made from foam and plastic sticks beneath a sigil painted into the wall. Man, I feel like this is the kind of thing that you'd see at a Catholic mass, which would fit in really well here, but it just brings back memories of just like grapes and wine chalices and holy books. So Kenner John presents himself as like a holy man, but we'll find out soon where he's at. Let's talk to this Garrett. Puck, my man. Garrett, my boy, how are things in the hallowed corridors of this exalted place? Oh, good. Everybody's getting ready for tonight's sermon. John will be here any minute. Once he arrives, we're locking down the mall. I better put my phone away. I just can't stop scrolling. Been here standing here for hours. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. It's all I do. John would never enter through these chambers. These hallways are yours. Scroll freely, my Garrett. I like your style, Puck Puck. Alright, so I like the detail of this small creature at the top. Um, I like to think that it's Crouton, but we will never know. So let's go take a walk down the service corridor. And here's our boys, Garrett and Garrett. So they're called Gamer Garretts, which was my friends. So we're going to take a look at them, and they're two little Garretts gaming on the tiles of the service corridor. Those are the boys that were supposed to let us in. And, you know, this is some violent video games just like our childhood. I don't know if anybody else remembers playing shit like Doom, Wolfenstein 3D, Doom 2, Doom 3, all that stuff. But, yeah, we're going to talk to the Garretts now. Whoa, 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 don't block the screen. We're killing civilians. I'm killing civilians, dude. There's only one remote. Where'd you go? You two were supposed to let me into the mall. I got all the readings. Huh? We're killing civilians. Stop saying that. Not us. Me. I am. Are games allowed here? So John lets you play games? John wants to become our best selves. This is me at my best. You're quite good at it. Yeah, I know. That's because I practice. How often? All day, every day. The new guys get stuck doing stupid shit like working guard duty and guarding. A true Garrett knows what's really important. Video games. Get a man wearing the little shorts. I was going to, dude. Just shut up. Alright, so nothing else to interact with here, but we're going to go continue down Service Corridor 1B. So what we got here? A utility closet. My secret closet. Precious closet in John's kingdom. Perhaps I'll hide here in my closet and wait for him to walk by. And then I'll pop out! Surprise! Alright, so let's see if we can break in. The door's locked by a keypad. Enter code 2. Wrong! It's not time for you to enter this door, dear Catherine. I'll be right back. My cat's trying to get out of the bedroom. Cats. I love them. Okay, so this is where Pawpaw stays. It's by this hydroponic garden. Welded steel container garden sits beneath a buzzing LED lamp. The crop is a scattered mix of herbs and winter sprouts. Stacks for a Garrett. Healthy boys. So, I'm gonna talk to this Garrett. Papa the Immortal! Why, the most faithful among the Garretts blesses my door. As soon as we get an angle grinder, that won't be a closet anymore. What'd you do with Garrett? He went in there and he never came out. Perhaps you had your nose buried in one of John's heretical little books when he left. That door's coming off, you bastard. Language, Garrett. Are we not in the house of God? Asshole. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these books. Peruse the titles on the bookshelf, including the angelic language. To speak the angelic language, one must first drink from the mouth of an angel. This will cause a temporary madness in the aspiring speaker before removing all internal barriers that imprison one's mind. If the aspirant is blessed with a sufficient clarity of faith, she will at this moment be prepared to receive the language spoken in the garden before the fall of man. But should she inhabit earth, another barrier will stand between herself and the divine language. The planet is shrouded in a sphere of distortion caused by cell towers and other sources of electromagnetic field radiation. This light corrupts incoming signals and makes the angelic communication that many of our ancestors enjoyed impossible. In order to speak directly with God's children who reside in nearby corners of our galaxy, the aspirant must not simply kiss the mouth of an angel, but must travel far from the distortion of Earth. The aspirant must then pray with a pure heart and mind at the foot of an altar to the divine feminine. Only then will the languages that encode the fabric of our reality become intelligible. And the unnamed apostles. The unnamed apostles understand the highly malleable and holographic aspect of space-time and can bend it at will. They are capable of enlarging interior spaces beyond its surrounding architecture, extruding hallways many meters into walls that aren't evident from the wall's opposite side. Floors they delete through a meditative exercise, leaving a void emptied even of time between shaped and shaper. This is the gift of the unnamed apostles who have been erased from Scripture and made heretics by those who wish to obscure the hidden nature of Christ. And that's what we got. So talked to the Garrett. We've looked at the hydroponic garden, and we got to go further down the corridor. So what can we interact with in here? We see two statues of the Virgin Mary and two cool Garretts hanging out. Also looks like a holy water font. So talk to this Garrett. John's coming. John's coming. John will be here soon to spread the good news. Where are your shoes, Garrett? John says you shouldn't wear shoes, just like the Desert Fathers. But he wears shoes. Nah, Papa. John goes around barefoot just like us, just like you. John's delicate little feet. Poor little baby. He wears sneakers. He'll be here soon. And then you can look for yourself and see. He will make a mockery of the blasphemers who are so foolish as to disobey him. Like who? What blasphemers are you talking about? Why, the new Garrett, of course. I fear the new Garrett does not take his responsibilities seriously. The one guarding the cathedral right over there? Yes. You're newer than he is, goofball. But my hair is much nicer, much smoother. The new Garrett. You're the new Garrett. The new Garrett who guards the cathedral does not wear his hair as he should, straighten at the jaw, as John requests. The new Garrett sins against John and will be punished. Alright. Man, you're the weirdest one here. Alright, so, yeah, it looks like I'm kind of dropping some frames in this, so my apologies again. But I'm going to talk to this Garrett. Hey, Pup, you got any of that stuff from last time? I could really use something to take the edge off. The energy's bad in here, man. What is it that you desire, my Garrett? Something to clear your mind and widen your eyes? For that I must venture to Saint Somewheres. Or perhaps something that will open your heart to the divine presence of God. Your Papa must visit Lafreniere Park for such stuff. Or is it an easy, restful sleep that you desire? If so, Santa Claus will have what you need. So, here's the first time that I've actually got something to say that's a little bit locally related. Lafreniere Park is like a pretty large park that is near the Esplanade Mall in Kenner. It's got a cool little water feature. What am I thinking of? It's like canals all throughout. Lots of ducks you can feed. There's not too much shade from trees, but it's like a kind of like nature area where you have picnics. You guys know what parks are. But a couple of things that are kind of cool over there. There were plans a couple of years ago to make a statue dedicated to Al Copeland, the guy who popularized, invented, created Popeye's fried chicken, and who is a huge powerboat enthusiast. So this is one thing that I know that this game won't touch upon, but as a kid who grew up in the New Orleans area, anytime you would take the interstate into or out of the city, somewhere in Metairie, like suburb that's close, or yeah, the suburb that's closest to the city itself, there was a showroom with big ass power boats from Al Copeland, and because I had an older brother who was cooler than me and liked cooler things, we always were sure to take a look and marvel at these big fucked up, just like power boats. So I bring that up because in Lafayette Park, they're going to have like a statue dedicated to Al Copeland. He would be holding a box of Popeye's fried chicken in his left hand and a chicken leg in his right hand. And beneath him, he would be flanked by two big power boats showing the two loves that he brought to New Orleans, just joy through chicken and joy through power boats. So, Lafayette Park, just like a quick spoiler, is one of the places where you can score some drugs for this Garrett, and that's why they're highlighted. And that's why we just got a notification that there's a new location added to our map. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try going to another place because in my earlier playthrough I went through there and I want to see like how one of these other ones plays out. Also, my girlfriend went to Lafayette Park around Christmas time, and there were some like fucked up bootleg Christmas lights in the Lafayette Park. So there's that, and there's also a bird sanctuary over there. So a cool thing that happened a couple of years ago is we were driving by Lafayette Park and we saw just like migratory birds, like roseate spoonbills, were in this a canal that was really close to Lafayette Park. So a little bit too much information about a park, but it's one of the few like larger green spaces that exist within the New Orleans area. Like it's mostly like City Park, Lafayette Park, and Audubon Park. I don't know from whom Lafreniere is named, but that's how you pronounce it, Lafreniere. So yeah, we can go get drugs from Lafreniere Park or Santa Claus, who will give us restless sleep. And Garrett says, "Shit, pup pup, that all sounds great. I'll take any of that. The divine stuff, the Santa Claus stuff, just whatever, man." All right, so thanks. Um, So here we are. This is the Big Garrett that we're talking about, literally named Big Garrett. But I want to draw attention to this vendor over here because it's our boy Flannel Ass again. And I don't know if I said this, but I saw him when I went to eat at Pho Thao Bai, Vietnamese restaurant that he's like the king of. And we talked to him. I talked a little bit about his appearance in Norco. And it seems like he's actually played the game since. So, Eric, love to see you in this. Love this sick bowl cut, and love that you're a businessman. Flannel ass? Garrett, so you into this stuff too? I was running the booth before the Garretts moved in, but it looked like fun. Cool shirts. Would you like to buy a phone case? Got a real nice selection. Only $5 a piece. Sure. All right. So there's some fucking sick phone cases right here. So we're gonna take a look at them. Oh yes, I have lots of cases. Which are you interested in? Frog, my favorite case personally, but also Flannel Ass's. It's a happy little frog, only $5. Would you like it? Yeah, let's get it. Okay. Yeah, let's look at some other ones. So kisses, a case for lovers. It's decorated with hearts and kisses. Only $5. Would you like it? One thing, $5 is the punk price. Local punk baron Brian Funk never charged more than $5 for a show. One time, he booked a show for us, and man, I'm getting way off topic. My apologies, but he wasn't going to have to charge $5 for this show, so he abandoned it, and we took over, kind of like running the show duties, and still charged $5 for it, but lost money on it. Anyway, so it's great that I can buy some phone cases for $5 from a punk. And Catherine says, "Romantic. I'll take it. Here you go. Would you like to look at another?" Sure. All right, now this one's for the real kind of maniacs. American Patriot. Never forget, Commemorative plastic for the true patriot. Only $5. Would you like it? Let's get that one too. Here you go. All right, you can tell them that you want to look at more, but you can't see anymore. We'll do it, but you just gotta say no thanks. So I'm gonna go in here and change my phone case to kisses because I love streaming this game. All right, so let's come talk to the big Garrett over here, or look at him at least. He's blocking the door. Beyond that door is a messenger. We must access it. So, oh good, the ditch fairy crept out of his closet. Garrett, John doesn't want you around here. You keep showing up. I'm gonna have to do something about it. Soon we'll not have to worry about John at all. Yeah, whatever you say. You twisted old freak. John and the other Garretts, they aren't like us. They lack our conviction. Like hell. They're here for the same reason I am. And what reason is that? Because modernism is cancer, drugs, consumerism, porn addiction, algorithms, hijacking people's lives. Me and the boys reject all that stuff. No drugs, no trash food, no soft drinks, no porn, no video games. If I didn't trust my boys, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Promise you that. These Garretts, they'll only disappoint you in the end. Nah, I know these guys. Faith, fitness, strength, virtue, that's what we Garretts are about. Let's find out what's behind the door. The cathedral. No one's allowed to enter before tonight's ceremony. Not even you? Nobody. I don't have the passcode even if I wanted in. They say you can get the code by reading John's scripture, but I can't make heads or tails of it. So, what's tonight's ceremony? No clue. The Garretts of the Ark, at the Ark, they say John found something in the lake. That's all any of us know. So, we need to basically like find some evidence that the Garretts are kind of shitty. So, earlier I'd recorded some stuff from the gamer Garretts and the Garrett that was scrolling through. So let's play some of this stuff to piss him off. So we got this one Garrett who's scrolling through his phone. Yeah, so what? We all use our phones. Sure, the timeline's poison, but that's how most of us found John. You'll have to do better than that. So I'm gonna delete that one. And we got this Garrett that's just like talking shit. Man, what? I told that little creep, I'm growing it out. What the hell does he want? I can't grow my hair any faster. Let it rest. God damn. As I say, dear Garrett, these others aren't who you think they are. Whatever, ditch man. That's just from one Garrett out of many. I still trust the other guys. So, yeah, we just gotta go get some incriminating evidence on Garrett's, but we're gonna head over to the West Wing right now. I did want to point out that there's a Spencer gift sign right here. My boy Jay, Shane Pig, is on the stream right now. He's representing the North Shore of Louisiana. Last time that I drove through Slidell, headed to my parents' house, I saw a Spencer Gifts sign. There's going to be a whole new storefront somewhere out in Slidell or somewhere on the North Shore, if it's not already there. Sounds pretty fucking sick. But Spencer Gift is a big thing that's in the Esplanade Mall in Kenner. I think it's still there. Like at least the last time I went. And if you haven't been to a Spencer Gifts, it's the place where you get like necklaces that have penises on them, or like a shot glass that says like it just has like Towley from South Park on it, or where you get like penis shaped pasta, or just like things that have to do with like the stuff that kids in junior high thought was funny or cool. Well, it's still gone, man, but there's a lot more Rick and Morty stuff there. So if you had Rick and Morty when you were in junior high, then this is the perfect junior high place. But if you're like me, when all you had was South Park and Simpsons, then you're still gonna find some good stuff in there if you like weed. So yeah, dispensers, and then there was an EB Games. There was originally a Babbage's too, but there was also an electronics boutique. I'm sure that Yutz and I had crossed paths somehow in the gaming stores in Esplanade Mall, but we didn't do that. All right, so we're gonna head over to the west wing of the atrium and take a look at this statue of the Virgin Mary. An altar to the Virgin Mary sits at the foot of the central fountain in the atrium. I really like this scene. So there isn't like this insane water feature in the actual mall of Kenner, but that would be pretty fucking sick if it was there. I could hang out there and do work all the time. You're gonna take a look at these garrets that are whispering and giggling quietly while watching over the atrium from the dimly lit second floor. They're probably talking shit over there, but we can't record them. Here's another garret that's standing, strolling among the vegetation, fiberglass stones of the fountain. He ignores Catherine and Dallas as they pass. So nothing that you can really interact with, but I think that this is such a like immersive scene that, you know, is what's been taken away from us in America. So we're at the front entrance. This is the other side of the gate from the earlier stream. It looks like I don't know what to say, but these look like Eric Cartman hats. So take a look at the gate, and they got the front entrance locked down tight, and it won't budge. So head into the sleeping quarters, which is my boys, Sword Garrett and Bad Haircut Garrett. There's also what looks to be a cat up here, and I don't know if this is a bong or a hand grenade drink. Look it up, but it's probably a bong. If you go to Bourbon Street or go to New Orleans, you'll probably see a ton of these green long things that look like bongs. They're a fruity tropical drink from Tropical Isle. I don't think that I ever had one, but you will see people drinking them in New Orleans. So first, let's put on a shirt to be like the Garretts. Dear God, these stink. What are they made of? Velcro? They do itch. Garretts, how wonderful, how noble, how proud. All right, this Sword Garrett is pretty cool. So actually, let's have a listen to them. The two Garretts hurl stray comments back and forth across the hallway in an exchange that resembles a conversation. And let's listen in. Fantasy Horse 6 was designed around player agency, but had no regard for beauty. I liked when you got to ride the cricket thing. Torment, frustration, antagonism, even indifference. These are valid things to design for. Pleasure and enjoyment aren't essential to the experience of art. You can have all the agency you want, but what's the point if you can't fast travel? Alright, now this Garrett has probably the coolest bowl cut that I've seen. But yeah, we're gonna talk to him and see what's up. Ditchman, you still in that Wild Da Vinci Code shit? Yes, I am, my boy. You found Jesus' grandkid yet, or what? I did indeed. She's right here with us. What? That old lady? Ha! I quit. Hey, lady, are you Jesus' grandkid? Of course. Obviously. Just look at the jewel that hangs from her neck, Garrett. The jewel of the Magdalene. Pup, you know I love you, but that thing looks like it came out of a cereal box. Anyway, keep it up, Puck. Let's go fly Jesus' grandkids around in our rocket. Ha! Splendid. And what new trickery have you been up to, a late rotten fellow? Papa winks at Catherine. I've been doing the same stuff as always. Ripping on that bong like it's my job. Watching hentai with the boys. Putting back some cherry bang pow soda. Slurp, slurp. You know how we do. John would be very displeased to know what happens in these corridors. Dude's never been back here in his life. These hallways are ours. Hallway kings. That's what we are. I kneel. I bow. Stand up, puppy. You're a king like us. A ditch king. The thrones of Garrett are arranged beside those of the seraphim in the kingdom of the Lord. Yeah, I know. Alright, so I really do wish that there was attention drawn within the dialogue to this Garrett's sword, but we're not so lucky. Okay, so since I've already played through this, we're gonna go to the next thing after I play this voice memo of the Garrett talking about hentai and bongs. Who said that? The sniveling Garrett with the sword? Bong rips? Hentai? Soda? So they're all back there getting stoned and watching porn? No, can't be. These are my boys. I trust them. They will only disappoint you, dear Garrett. I won't let two bear Garretts shake my faith. So, um, yeah, we don't have enough evidence to get Garrett pissed off, but we can go to the rear exit and actually not yet. Okay. We can go out to the loading bay, talk to Gooch. Hey again, Paul. How are you holding up? How are you this evening? Oh, fine. Just wish I had a snack. John says we're supposed to be fasting tonight, and I want to, but it's so hard. Poor boy. He must find him a little snack. Surely there's some food around here. Parking lot is an oasis that may sate one's desires. Alright, so we're actually able to go to the parking lot again without getting in the boat. So here's a hint. You can talk to your boy Keith. Hey, Keith. Hey, I feel bad about what I asked. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Forget it. I just need a second. Any developments on your end? Nah, not a thing. Nobody coming in or out. In fact, I might call it. Go grab me something to eat. Be seeing you around, sister. See you around, Keith. So Keith peels out, going back to Keith's corner. And a half-eaten bag of wet potato chips previously sitting beneath Keith's car will be sustenance for Gooch. Catherine grabs the wet bag of half-eaten potato chips. While we're out this way, I'm going to go and record this guy's dad. Let's see if I can do it. You again. You talked to Bruce yet? No, not yet. I was hoping you could repeat what you said. Trying to make me blush? Record it if you're having so much trouble remembering. And hang on to it until you see him. I said, Bruce, you're my boy. And this here is your home. I'm gonna turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come back home. Now go on. Get out of my garage. Alright, so Kenner man, I love you. We're gonna go back to the parking lot and to the drainage canal and to the loading bay. And actually, while I'm here, let's go get some drugs. So, I went to Lafreniere Park, but let's go see Santa Claus, see if he's got some drugs for us. Alright, so back to the overpass. Okay, cool. Head to the French Quarter. Flannel ass is gone, but we do have Santa still. Saint Nicholas! Ho, ho, ho! Up, up, you wretch, you fuck. You old immortal fuck. Fucker. Motherfucker. Ho, ho, ho. Are you here for that good stuff? That good, nice stuff? Pour it in my mouth. Pack it in my throat with your rotten hands. No. No. No, you wretch. Santa jingles his bell towards Catherine. She gave my dollar away. My dollar. No. She did? Papa looks at Catherine with overwhelming disgust. Did you give his dollar away, dear Catherine? Yes, sure did. Papa spits into Catherine's face to the cackling delight of Santa Claus. What the fuck? Catherine tries to grab Papa by the collar of his drenched garment, but it comes undone in her hand. What an awful callous thing you'd say, Catherine. Every dollar is Santa's dollar. Yeah, pump up. Sure is the truth. Let's go. Let's just go, you selfish, miserly woman. Alright, well, Santa doesn't want us to have any drugs. Okay, so I messed that dialogue choice up. Or, I don't know, maybe you can't get drugs from Santa. I'm gonna check out Saint Elsewhere. Saint Somewheres, sorry. See what the Dumpy Dog guy's up to. Still feeling really bad after a couple of hours. Let's talk to the door guy. What's good with you, ditch man? Everything is good in my eyes, but nothing is lovelier than the Ninth Ward in the evening time. Hey, if you say so. Kenna has his charm, but lacks the whimsical outfits of these old streets. Uh-huh. Bell's inside. So, oh shit, we can actually go inside of Saint Somewheres. It's pretty cool. Um, Thank you, Pawpaw. Alright. Yeah, this is basically every bar, but I want to check out the dance floor. Patrons twirling, twerking, jumping, and shaking on the dance floor with various levels of abandon and irony. Let's see who Rose is. Someone bombed the bathroom. I have to use it so bad, but it's just not worth it. We can't talk to the bartender. Let's see. Shout out this dude's back patch. I don't recognize it. But let's talk to Belle. Oh, look at Belle. This interested spectator leans against the bar while watching the dance floor. The fuck? Paul, you bringing mall Nazis around here now? You're mistaken, my Belle. These are not Garrett's. Catherine looks down at her shirt. I'm not. This isn't. Mall Nazis fuck off. We just work retail. Be there before I have my next drink. Yes, yes, but have you any drugs? I said go! Alas, Garrett must be without his bump tonight. Alright, so we don't get to get drugs from any of these people. We don't get any from Belle. We got to check out the inside of this place. We shouldn't have been wearing these shirts, because we're not true Garretts. Also, I wanted to point out the police camera up here. These are ever present in New Orleans and in our surveillance state. So, alright, we do have to go to Lafreniere Park, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, Lafreniere Park does kind of look like this. There's like, it's, yeah, I don't know, if you're local, it's worth visiting, but I wouldn't imagine like if you're coming from out of town to check out Lafreniere Park. It's a lot bigger than this would have you believe. So there's not really much to interact with. You can check out the trees, you can walk to the bathroom, and we get to see our boy over here, Crouton. So yeah, all of these, yeah, this is basically like every bathroom that you would go to at a park anywhere in the country. But alright, what can we interact with here? We go to the stall. Here it is, the place where the wild things grow. Give me just a moment, won't you? I must collect something for my Garrett. Alright. I don't know what the heck was on that, but the presence of graffiti painted over with gray. In New Orleans, we got a villain who actually died not too long ago. This guy, Fred Ratke, who went by the name The Gray Ghost, who would paint over street art and graffiti art murals with just like a swatch of gray paint. So I don't know if this is a reference to that because it's such a muted palette in this scene, but just one thing. worldwide, world famous artist Banksy did some art pieces in New Orleans. One of them was just like basically shitting on the Gray Ghost. So I'm going to use that as a quick reference. I always thought that it was dumb to just like um, to I don't know antagonize an elderly man who had a misguided perspective on what art is, but whatever, he's dead now. So Papa's got a gift fit for a Garrett, and he'll be so pleased. So we get to have a scene here at a urinal. We can look at it, and it's nearly full, but otherwise well kept. Um, a lovely and inviting fixture. So everybody's favorite Papa doing the thing that every Papa has to do. Take a leak whenever he can. Ladies and gentlemen, Papa. Alright, so I guess it is good that we came to Lafayette Park because we get to go check out this toilet, close the door, pee in the urinal. The urinal is now well kept but smells foul. Um, so say goodbye to Crouton over here, and welcome for the stall visit. We got to head back to the mall now. Since we can't go in through the front, we have to go back to the drainage canal, loading bay, door, service corridor, record a bit of dialogue of these guys talking about video games. Get a man wearing the little shorts. I was going to, dude, just shut up. Alright, so this Garrett's got nothing to say. This Garrett is gonna get some psychedelics. Give him the green baggie. There you are, my boy. Something to open your mind's eye. You always gotta do, pop up. A little something psychedelic will help me through the evening. It'll help me see God at tonight's sermon, you know. I honestly don't think I can stand these other Garretts while sober, man. Alright, so I gotta actually empty out. Alright, we got that one. You always gotta do it, pop up. Cool. So now we got a little bit more evidence to get these guys pissed off. What the hell, ditch van? Dug up more dirt, all my boys? So here's the drug Garrett. You serious, dude? Garrett's over there tripping before the sermon? Whatever. Everybody knows how he is. He shakes his head angrily. Piss me off, Phil. You're pissing me off. I'm sorry that these Garretts have hurt you again. It sucked, man. There's only 3 of them. Well, there's gonna be fucking 4 now. What? He really said that? Damn. Well, whatever. He's still a teenager. He'll snap out of it. The older Garrett's no better. Pretty disappointing, though. Not gonna lie. Yet again, a Garrett has disappointed you. How much more of this are you able to take, dear Garrett? I don't know, man. I'm really starting to lose it. Nah, you know what? I'm sick of taking this whole thing seriously while everyone else is a creep, fuck up, stoner, loser. I grew up poor, okay? And have shit growing up. All these degenerates around here come from money. I want something good. I'm tired of always being alone. But forget these people. I'm not going to space for these clowns. Plus, my mom's making roast beef tonight. I don't need to be here. And fuck you too, Papa. Freaky little dude. Peace. Well, I don't like that he's saying that kind of shit to Papa, but we gotta go. Gotta go check things out. So, the thing that was actually brought up is that um, the code is in the scriptures. So we have to click through these and just kind of like scan through this and see a highlighted number. So we went to Saint Somewheres. You're outside bleeding. 11. That's our first number. Um, and then, oops. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Second reading for Apocryphon of Kenner John. Okay, so 11:25, and the last one. We have 884. So those are the three numbers that we have to put in. Okay. 11, 31, 580. Is that right? Oh, man, I messed that one up. Okay, yeah, I was definitely, I took these other notes as part of a different game, so don't think that that's accurate. Okay, let's look through this again. 25. $11, 25, and $884. Okay, cool. There we are. I'm guessing that these are based on like timestamps, since I got 25 right around 8:25, but let's go for it. Okay, so yeah, let's go in. Breathe, Catherine. Salvation awaits beyond this door. It was just one of the coolest pieces of art in this game. The cathedral to industry. Um, so I think that, yeah, this is one of the most beautiful scenes in the game. And here's the thing. Is it sniffing you? I don't feel so well. Dallas off his hand, but it quickly recedes. Super was right. It seems to like you. The messenger has sought her. For a very long time it has. An eye of God, an angel, a halo on her head. Catherine stares into the fluid within the sphere. It is a vessel of the divine, and it will lead us to a better world. Uh, where's the better world? A better world? Where? There is no way to know. It will lead us. Just say enough. I've heard enough of your lunacy for one night. And I hear the Garrett's gathering beyond the door for John's little sermon. The sphere shrinks in size and hides itself within a fold in Catherine's coat. Let us go and bend John's ear. So, I just wanted to draw attention to the cool ass folding chair over here that everybody has. Just like the ones that you like squeeze together and then carry as a cool little backpack, like Goku's staff. Well, that's what I like to see in a church. But beyond that, this actually looks a lot like a lot of Catholic churches that I've been to, except in a mall. I guess these are nachos, but I don't know. So let's head back to the atrium. And our boys are here. Here comes a little dweeb. Do you see him? Do you hate him? He's dressed like a funny little clown. Don't you just want to kill him? Look, look how disgusting. Slimy like a salamander. Garrett, thank you for gathering here this evening. Let us please lower our voices so we may pray. He stares upon the crowd before making a sign of the cross. We bow our heads and pray. And the Holy Ghost descended in a bodily shape like a dove upon him, and a voice came from heaven, which said, Thou art my beloved Son. In thee I am well pleased. Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit, left the Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness. John looks down at the crowd, whispering the refrain into the wilderness once more. Garrett, I thank you for gathering this evening. While on an excursion to the Ark, I witnessed that which we have long awaited. I was blessed to observe an egg filled with a sublime illuminated chrism. Of all the faithful, it was mine to behold. What a stupid ass. Not his, yours. Yours, Catherine. Is someone talking? I'm gonna need everyone's attention. The egg was sent from the distant reaches of the Keeper's Maze, a beacon to the faithful. It appeared to me in the sky, a dove of pure light, but circular, as is the halo over the head of the shepherd of God. The shepherd, as you know, leads not from his own fallen authority. It was the Holy Spirit that hung at the crown of John the Baptist's head upon the moment of his removal. No spirit will hang upon his head when I rip it from his neck. I can't wait. Okay, whoever's talking down there, cut it out. This is important. Continuing. This Holy Spirit, radiant and circular as a halo, that is the source of the shepherd's authority in this little world. In the swamp beyond the wall, the Holy Spirit descended from the sky to rest upon my head. And how splendid is the glory of God that it should come at such a time as this. As we complete the ark that will unite us with the world above, the Holy Spirit will fill me. He will never board that ark. It will bless me with the knowledge of a twilight language capable of passing through the walls of this earthly prison, a language that reaches the farthest corners of the accuser's den. Our ark, as with the ladder of Jacob, is a bridge to those higher realms. Tonight, I will drink the ointments of the Holy Ghost. I will call upon the faithful who have walked this bridge before us. They will shine a beacon and guide us to our home. Any questions? Nothing. No questions? That's a pretty big deal. Oh, so I thought this was going to be more like a check-in type thing. It sounds really cool, the egg and stuff. Sounds super cool. I want to ask about the new uniforms. Are you fucking kidding me, Gooch? You're not even supposed to be in here. I know, no one else was asking anything, so... This new uniform sucks. We're gonna space looking like this? Like we work retail? Seriously? Just have it. Nobody cares what you look like in space. I am quite pleased with the new outfit. Dude, you're such a freak. You're like a wild spirit from another dimension. Why, thank you. Yeah, you're like some kind of hellspawn. Yes, thank you. Garrett, you okay? You're looking off. I don't mind you guys. Everything's just kind of everywhere. You're all just one thing. Garrett, what is happening here? So that's it? We're sticking with these shirts? I'm with Gooch. I thought we'd be wearing dope robes like John's got. Yeah, brah. Or maybe Templar stuff like armor and stuff. Exactly. Powerful stuff. Shut up! Please. All of you shut the fuck up. Idiots. You want to larf around dressed like knights? That'd be tight. John inhales deeply. You wanted me to call you all Garrett. I call you all Garrett. You wanted uniforms. I got uniforms. We are an ascetic... I always forget this word. Ascetic community. As the Desert Fathers wore garments of hair, we don humble attire. You don't. Yeah, your fit looks cool. We look like dorks. Your vanity is blasphemous. Papa strikes to attention. Vanity? The old man laughs to a point of shrieking. Ooh! Who among us has not seen a selfies of John? So Papa has decided to join us, has he? The demented ditch man has come. With his pickled brain. The messenger did not come to you, you fool. You abducted it, and are now holding it captive. False. You are not the child of Christ. Don't even start with that Da Vinci Code bullshit. Your arrogance will cost you your head, Johnny. Papa turns to Catherine and whispers, Go, now, to my closet. There's a key with which you may exit this mall. The foolish, pathetic old man. On the door is a keypad, the code. Do you have anything to say to that, you deranged loser? Go, and listen closely to what I say. Alright, so Papa and John's argument runs through the corridors of the mall. It says 2000. I want to see something. Alright. 2001 and maybe it's the same. Okay, 2001, 3. One, 2000, 1, 3, 1. Damn, Kai sucks. 1 is asking me if I want to become famous. I can buy followers, primes, and viewers on mission. Anyway, the door's open. We gotta hurry inside. And here's a fucked up little closet. So take a look at the supply rack, stocked with cleaning products and janitorial supplies. Is this some kind of utility closet? Must have been, once upon a time. Alright, so where we at? Take a look at this mace. A battle mace mounted to the wall. What in the hell are you using this thing for? And presses his index finger against the bar. It's plastic. Seriously? It's fake. Right. So what's going on here? Wine cask made from a thick vinyl material, a price sticker partially torn from its face. Someone's in there? Sure seems like it. We need to do something. Alright, so take a look at Papa's bed. How long you figure this guy's been sleeping in here? A long time by the look of it. Who was here first? John or him? Good question. Take a look. Youthful Madonna holding the lifeless body of Christ. So, a papyrus scroll. Just seems like regular sandwich paper to me. It's blank. Maybe. Or maybe there's something on it we just can't see. Wouldn't put it past this guy. Alright, so you know what that means if it's something that you can't see. The app. Lettering appears in the scroll. Catherine, pray before mother and child through the eye of John. Be patient in your prayer and wait. Alright, so that also means use Ken or John's app on this thing. So looking close up. Same. So the school pick. I love this. Alright, so I don't know if we click on it. Catherine, it's a rather modest cell, isn't it? I prayed deeply while awaiting your arrival. The outcome was never subject to doubt. You, here, the messenger, here, a moment authored by God. Time will erode your body, but you will not remain on this earth. I will return you to the stars. The bird free thinks it will commune with the infinite. Annihilation will be its only home. I have left you a key, my most favored boy. Ephtha. So, Gotta record that. Alright, so I don't know if you noticed, but on the lock over here is another acoustic lock. So here we go again. Mamma Mia sequel. Papa. The cask bursts open as soon as Catherine moves the lock. Man, what the fuck? Who are you? What is this? I gotta get out. 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 Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Relax. We're not gonna hurt you. Where is he? He's not here. You're safe. We need a key. Do you have a key? I have keys. I have keys. Just move. Fucking move. I gotta go, man. Gotta go. Move. Garrett springs from the cask and pushes his way past Dallas and Cather, quickly unlocking the door. Well, I guess that was the key Papa was referring to. I don't want to spend another second in this mall. Me either. Let's go. Alright, so, yeah, nothing more to interact with in here. The empty cask. So, yeah, we pretty much just got to get out of the mall now. We see some of Garrett's bloody footsteps, it turns out. For whatever reason, we can't go out of the loading bay. But, yeah, we can go through the sleeping quarters again. I wanted to see if we can put our collared shirts back. Nothing more or new that we can do in here. I kind of want to see if we go to the front entrance and to the West Wing atrium. Yeah, there's nobody here. Nothing really to check out. What are you doing? Alright, so yeah, pretty much just leave now. So this is where we were again. That was awful. Worse than City Hall. You got the stone. Now what? Now we bring it to Super Duck and collect our money. Alright, so this is pretty cool. You just click this and it does a cool flash. So, no Ditchman, no scum. The Ditchman has survived. Let's take a look at the model. We can call the ride and actually, okay, so we're gonna go to Eagle Wholesale again. I want to show off some of these phone cases before. So, Frog. I think that's probably the best. I wish I could have one of those. I don't think None is good, but Patriot. That's right. Okay, so for the last scene that we have here, I'm going to let you know that, yeah, we're about to end this act with Catherine, and we're going to go a little bit into the next act, but yeah, let's check it out. So here's that fucked up thing, the Super Duck node. Click the stone, doesn't really do anything. Let's talk to it. There it is! How glorious. I hope it wasn't much trouble to secure. It was a complete pain in the... Yes, yes, give it to us! Delicious. It is ours, the ancient knowledge of the cosmos. Already we can feel it coursing through our roots. It burns. Yes, you've both done well. It was a long night, but now it's over. The stars shine somewhere in the sky. Not here, but somewhere. There's a little time before dawn. It wasn't so bad of a job. Could have been worse. And we've sent a little money to your purse. No sense getting lost in the despair tonight. There will be time for that later. Take the money. Go home. Forget this night. Die in peace. Goodbye. Alright. So, that ends Act 2. It's toilet time again with Act 3, Faraway Lights. Hey again, kid. I'll leave you alone for a couple hours and you nearly get yourself killed. You're lucky I passed by when I did. Where am I? You're at my place of business on Apple Street. Padu Pi. What happened? Maybe you could tell me. I'm walking back from the bar, passing by your house when I hear a scream. I run inside and the damn robot's trying to eat your face off. Had to empty my clip just to slow it down. How could you? Okay, I'm trying to tell you, that robot wasn't no friend. Is Million still alive? I don't think so, kid. Million's back at the house, spread out all over the floor. I don't want this to be too difficult for you. I know that robot was in your family a long time. You're not soft like your brother, so I'll just say it straight. I never trusted her. Never. When I heard Catherine brought her into your house, I said to myself, that'll cause some trouble. Million's a St. Clair unit. That company's bread and butter is in corporate security and espionage. They don't let one of them things just walk away. Anywhere they end up is right where Thomas St. Clair wants them to be. Listening, watching. Catherine's a person of interest to them people. They took advantage of her one weakness, guilt. She blamed Blue's death on herself. She made his life piss poor for a while. The man would work every turnaround he could just to catch a break from it. That's how my daddy told it to me anyhow. This sounds about right. She never let nobody's feelings get in the way of what she wanted, even if she felt guilt about it down the road. But anyhow, the way I figure it, Catherine been trying to make all that heartache up to Blue. Thought maybe she could use the robot as a stand-in for Blue, I suppose. Show that robot the love she never showed Blue. And so she let a spy into her house. Who are you? Don't do this to me again. I'm famous, alright? Everybody knows about me. Not that again, I know. I'm not trying to cause you no more stress, but where the hell's your brother? You still ain't found him? We were looking for him. I'll be honest. I don't think Million was ever looking for Blake. I think she was looking for something else. No telling what. At least she's done causing trouble, or so I hope. But we better be sure. Best thing to do is head back to the house, check on that bot, see what we can find out about your brother. There was that answering machine on the desk screaming my ears off. Might be worth checking. Oh, and before I forget, you drop your phone. LeBlanc slides her phone across the desk. Found it on the ground back at the house. Toilet's right over there. Splash some water on your face and let's roll. Right, so we have Catherine's phone now? Yeah, never forget. We also got $5. Oh, what a shame. The value of Quack went down quite a bit. Well, rest in peace to Bitcoin and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we're going to end the stream right now, and really want to thank all of you for joining up, listening to me talk through this. Thanks particularly to Kai Sucks 1, who asked if I want to become famous and if I want to buy any followers, primes, or viewers. I don't really, but you got to try it out. You got to just ask everybody, make that money. So yeah, we'll pick up on the stream next week. Thanks again so much. I don't really have too much to say, but I hope that this was a helpful stream. I know that I didn't really add too much to the understanding of this, but a large part of this was just kind of caught in the mall. But I'm glad I was able to share a little bit about Al Copeland, the Chicken King of New Orleans, and Lafreniere Park. But all in all, thanks again, and let me save the game. Slot 1. Okay, cool. And power off, and goodbye.